What's up, guys? Everything Flash here. So many things happened in tonight's episode. First off, HR did end up using the facial recognition. He snuck into Savitar's lair using the piece from Savitar's armor at Star Labs to find him. HR then tells Iris, "I'm the reason Savitar found you, and I need to redeem myself for that." And his last words while he was dying was, "I couldn't be a coward, not a coward." Savitar then takes his Speed Force bazooka because he wants to put himself into every single moment in time. In order for Savitar to actually make this work, he needs the help of Cisco to turn it into an interdimensional quantum slicer to open a time portal so that Savitar becomes fragmented in time. This will allow him to become a god because God has control over everything, including time, and by being in every moment, Savitar will then have the ability to change the things as he wishes. I found that many of the Flash's time travel plots are very similar to Doctor Who. I'll be doing a video on that soon. One of the main things I was wondering in this episode was whether or not they would show the newspaper change back to Iris West Allen, and they instantly showed it to us. Because Barry never made time remnants, Savitar never becomes Savitar. But this whole infinity loop situation is complicated because there needed to be a Savitar to exist for the future Barry to create the time remnants. I don't want to dwell into that in this video, it'll take a lot of time to explain. I don't know if a lot of people got this, but the phrase every hour, every minute was used quite a lot in this episode. Savitar tells Cisco he wants to be in every hour and every minute. Well, this is actually one of the main lines to the song that Barry used when he proposed to Iris, and it is again mentioned in the end of the episode. Julian has found a cure for Caitlin, but at the end of the episode, we realize that all of this doesn't really matter because when Cisco gives Caitlin the option of taking the cure, she simply refuses. When Cisco was in Savitar's lair, Savitar does call him his best friend. It was funny seeing Cisco ask Barry whether or not he was going to reverse flash him, but at that exact moment, Savitar remembers that Julian finds a cure for Caitlin and uses that as leverage against Cisco. I found it really shocking when Barry said he wasn't going to fight Savitar with hate like he has done in the past seasons. It was definitely the last thing Savitar expected him to do, and I didn't expect it either. There is an Easter egg from Midway City when Barry talks to Savitar about going there as a child with his parents. For those of you who haven't read the comics, Midway City is a prominent DC city with heroes that do protect it. The Iris and Savitar scenes were one of the best moments in this season, and one of the best acting moments by Grant Gustin. I wish the writers had revealed who Savitar was earlier so that we could get to see more of this version of Barry portrayed by Grant. DeVoe is confirmed to be the season 4 villain. Savitar tells them that this is where they use some cerebral thing to fight DeVoe, and Barry asks him, "Who's that?" And Savitar then says, "You guys haven't gotten that far yet." I knew Savitar wasn't really that soft, but surprise, Savitar doesn't care about Team Flash at all. He goes full savage and just destroys the Philosopher's Stone because it was one of the things they could have used to defeat him. When Gypsy saves Cisco from Killer Frost, almost killing him, Cisco mentions Savitar by the name of Two-Face, which is a small Batman reference, but I'm not going to go deep into that because most of us have seen the Dark Knight trilogy. I didn't expect Killer Frost's purpose to be to kill Black Flash. I had no idea the writers would simply just kill him like that, but as usual, this is a TV show based off the comics, so no one is really dead. Killer Frost did address Black Flash by Hunter too, which was also intriguing. I think that Black Flash's main weakness being cold completely rips the Legends of Tomorrow plot, because seriously, come on. Captain Cold could have just froze Black Flash when he came to fight Earbard, but I'm assuming that Black Flash is only gone temporarily. Turns out Cisco didn't actually help Savitar. He used the Speed Force cannon to simply get Jay Garrick back. We get a full-on fight between Savitar and Flash, and Kid Flash and Jay. As Savitar is about to take out both of Cisco's hands, Killer Frost shoots Savitar away. I'm really glad they didn't make her an exact replica as Killer Frost from Earth 2 like they were trying to do the entire season. Barry phases into Savitar's suit, kicking him out, and the suit immediately turns red. Well, the reason for this is that Barry emits a different color lightning when he runs, because he isn't as fast as Savitar, but instead of using the suit to kill Savitar, he phases while in it and breaks it into pieces. Iris ends up killing Savitar, and Barry tells Cisco that he's had a deep connection with every Wells they've met so far in the season. What HR actually told Cisco when he was dying was that Cisco was the one that gave him the strength to sacrifice himself for the team. And finally, the Godspeed reference. I knew they weren't going to do it, but I knew many fans, including myself, were not expecting a Speed Force storm, especially since that is one of the main ways Godspeed gets his powers in the comics. But they did announce Season 4 villain was not going to be a speedster, and the reason for all this lightning is because of the speed prison lacking a prisoner. All the color lightnings in the sky were also reminiscent of all the speedster's lightning we have encountered this season. We see Nora Allen as a Speed Force alien come and tell Barry he has to go. Barry points to Wally when Iris tells him Central City will need a Flash. When we start Season 4, I do expect Wally to be in a red costume. I'll be posting regular updates about Flash news such as casting, new villains, and other videos during the season break. It's been a great season, guys. As usual, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.